Okay. After we pick it up, then we can take the bus over to the animal kingdom. Hold it. Okay. Yep. On the way there, she's still freaked out about the Skyliner, but I don't think it's as bad as now. She's willing to like sit on the bench, but whenever it like starts to make a noise or jiggle, then she gets a little tense. How's your morning?
Tired.
We only got, well, we went to bed maybe around 1. She went to bed maybe around
Like
11.
Yeah, probably 11.
And then woke up at 6. So it's like 7 hours, and she usually gets 11. So I feel like she'll get tired later. But we'll kind of play it by ear, go by her cues, and she usually is on like a schedule where she like eats pretty much at the same time every day and naps the same time every day. But you know, I'm trying to just be more flexible. Like that's just how her body was wired. She was able to like get on the schedule pretty easily. We're about to arrive, so I'll just check in with you guys later. We just got off of the Kilimanjaro ride, and it was pretty cool. There's a lot more animals that we saw than I expected. What do you think?
Yeah, I was surprised that we got to see a bunch of them.
Yeah, and they were
cool.
like, some of them were pretty close too.
The ostriches were just right there.
Yeah. Arya, I felt like she was kind of not too into it. Like probably in the middle of the ride, she was getting antsy and just kind of wanted to walk around, like walk on, like near our feet area. We had the whole road to ourselves, but I think if you had like little kids, it might be hard for them to sit down, even though you know you would think that they would be interested in seeing those animals. But there are some animals that she was interested in, like the ones she knew about, like elephants and lions and stuff like that. But other than that, I felt like her attention was kind of lost during the majority of the ride. So right now she's napping. It's about 11:30 when she fell asleep, so she's been up for almost 6 hours at that point. So I tend to track her wake window, so I know when she usually needs a nap, especially when we have days where she's a little bit off schedule, and there's also like time change since we're from the West Coast, and you know Disney World's in Florida, so we just kind of have to adjust. But right now we're just gonna go to Joffrey's and get some coffee. It's supposed to be like the Disney World coffee spot. Like there's a bunch of them all over. And I don't know if you can get them elsewhere besides Disney World, but we're gonna go get some, try it out to see how it is. And then when she wakes up, maybe we will go to like Dino Land where they have more kid-friendly rides. A lot of them are mostly like Dumbo type of style of rides. And I think there might be a play area she can just run around in. We'll check and see what's there. There aren't many rides that have longer wait times. Probably majority of them are like the Kilimanjaro Safari like tour thingy and like the Avatar rides. But we did book a lightning lane for the Navi River ride, so that's later on the day. And then we also bought I think I mentioned before, we bought the individual lightning lane for the Flight of Passage Avatar ride. Once I can book another lightning lane, or probably try to get the meet like Mickey and Minnie in their like safari uniforms. So that'll be the first time she actually meets Mickey and Minnie in Disney World. But before, there was like an event at a park near my in-laws' house, where they had just like a fall festival type of thing, and Minnie and Mickey were there. So we're just gonna check in with you later on and go about our day. We just rode the Navi River. Hi. It was nice, like the details were really cool, but I feel like I expected more of it. Like more avatars. Not just the one that, the one big one that you would see as you like turn the corner about to end. So I feel like I'm a little disappointed. I mean, you do see more avatars, but more like virtual, like on screen. They're kind of like in the distance, like walking like afar, but nothing like, I guess I wanted like more animatronics of avatars, not just the one. What do you think?
Yeah, it was just very about the Pandora's flora and fauna, and that was about it. So
Yeah, not really.
Could have been more.
Yeah.
What do you think, Arya?
She didn't like it at all. Like, I don't think she likes dark rides. Like if you're like in a dark cave or anything like that, she gets kind of freaked out.
I felt like she was scared.
Yeah, but other than that, it was cool. Like, you know, the ambiance was very cool, and like you feel like you're in Pandora as you're riding it. So it's like one of those like boat rides. Think of like Small World, but Pandora themed, and less animatronics. Okay, we're gonna go to our Lightning Lane now for Flight of Passage. We're able to book it so the times overlap, like the return times. So we'll probably do rider swap because Arya is too young to ride it. Hey guys, so I'm actually at home. It's been a couple of days since we returned back from our Disney World trip, and I'm editing the footage for when we went to Animal Kingdom, and I realized I didn't have any other check-ins after we rode the Navi River journey. So I figured I'll just pick up the camera and just do like a quick like recap and kind of end the vlog here. So I left off saying that we had a Lightning Lane for a Flight of Passage, so we did purchase the Lightning Lane, and so Eric went first, and then we had to do rider swap, and I was with Arya. So while he was riding the ride, I took Arya to the nearby gift shop where the ride actually exit out to, and so she just kind of had fun walking around. She's holding on to one of the creatures. I don't really know what the creature is called, and just I guess she thought it was like a bear or something, and so I was just trying to keep her occupied, and then once it was my turn, I went by myself, and then I really liked the ride. It was really cool, very different from any other rides that I've experienced at other theme parks. I really liked how they did it, and like I guess the thing you sit on like it kind of moves, and to the point where you feel like you're on the, I forgot what it's called, the thing that you're riding. So if you don't know what the whole concept of the Flight of Passage, you are basically matched to an avatar, and the point is to try to ride one of those like dragon type creatures. And so the whole ride is about you, or I guess, yeah, you riding on that creature, the flying creature, and it simulates like the breathing motion, so you kind of feel it pulsing, or like kind of, yeah, pulsing, I guess, as you're riding it. It's all like you're wearing, I think, if I remember correctly, yeah, you're wearing like 3D glasses, and so overall I think it was very well done. Probably one of the highlights of the day. After I finished my ride, we had reservations at Tiffin's. So that restaurant is in Animal Kingdom, and our server was really great. He seemed very knowledgeable about Animal Kingdom, the artwork, the concept of making of like when the park was created. And Tiffin's, he was explaining that a lot of the artwork in that restaurant, I don't have any like footage of it, but a lot of the artwork in the restaurant and little pieces here and there are actually concept art of when the Animal Kingdom park was being, I guess, created and like built and all of that. So, and he seemed really knowledgeable about like animals. So the section where he was kind of catering us, or like not catering, like waiting on us, I can hear him like talk to like other customers about different facts about animals, or giving like trivia about animals. So I assume he knows a lot about animals, which is very fitting since he, works in Animal Kingdom. And so come dinner time, Eric ordered the Chilean sea bass. It was like a full fish, but like smaller than what I expected, because usually when we like buy sea bass to cook at home, it's like a full like fillet steak, and it's like really large, like maybe larger than like the size of my hand. His was like a small fish, but I guess still a Chilean sea bass. And then I got a shrimp and grits, I believe, and it had a bit of a kick to it, at least to the shrimps. And then Aria just kind of like ate off of our plate. So that, she didn't really like that wasn't very successful. Like, she wasn't really into the fish. The shrimp was too spicy for her. But I think she still ate a little bits here and there. Like for Eric's dish, it was actually like a kind of like a fried rice, but with like eggless fried rice, and she liked like the grits from my plate. So she was able to eat a little bit, and but overall, I don't remember if they had like a kids menu, but we figured like, she doesn't actually ever finish like an entree from a kids menu. She can't eat that much, but so most of the time when we go out to restaurants, we would just give her whatever we're eating, unless it's something like we know she can't have, or we find out, oh, I really want to eat a certain item, but then it has eggs in it, and so we would just order off the kids menu. So we kind of just weigh the pros and cons, with the price, is it worth it, and all of that. But after we finished eating at Tiffin's, we just head back to the hotel, and the park closes at that day, I think it was 7. So the buses actually stop running an hour and a half after the park closes, or at least that's what the waiter said. So we were just trying to like hurry up and like finish, because probably by the time we finished dinner, it was about 30 minutes left, I believe. No, maybe like an hour. Yeah, an hour before the buses stopped running. So we just want to make sure like we're able to catch the bus and get back to our resort. Overall, Animal Kingdom, it wasn't like my favorite. I'm not like an animal person, but I did like the like Pandora, the whole thing with the avatars and the rides. aside from the Navi River journey, I still feel like I'm kind of disappointed that there wasn't as many avatars, like animatronics, as I expected. But I guess Flight of Passage kind of compensates for that. So I'm just gonna end it here. It's a little weird because I'm not actually at Disney World anymore, but I hope that you guys have been enjoying these vlogs. Please, leave any comments again of tips, or maybe, next time if we ever plan to go back, what did you guys do at Animal Kingdom with your toddler? There are a lot of things actually that we didn't get to, or I guess in hindsight, I felt like, oh, we could have done. There were some like other rides we could have spent on, like Dino Land, and I wish we did get a lightning lane to meet Mickey and Minnie in their safari uniforms, but that it ran out before I was able to book a lightning lane. So, but let me know, because like I'm pretty sure once Arya's older, then she's gonna be more into animals, I would assume, or like be more familiar with animals, and I would like to have some recommendations, because I think that's something I also asked my my travel agent, because I didn't really know much about Animal Kingdom. I know there's like certain like extra like experiences where you like I think one of them's about, I guess, learning about rhinos, which she wasn't old enough for. I think she has to be 4 for that. And then there was another one about like caring for giants. I believe that's about elephants, but she also was not old enough for that. So right now she's 2. So if you have anything that your 2-year-olds would like, or 2 and younger, please let me know. And whenever we go back, I would make sure to kind of check those out and give my feedback about that. So I'm just going to end the video here, and hope you guys have been enjoying the vlog so far. Bye guys, good night.